We putting words in Kiefer's mouth. I mean, he's trying to help us here, right? You love Kristina.
I do love her. I don't want anything bad to happen to her.
This whole thing was just a big misunderstanding, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Why are you cutting this guy so much slack? I mean, there's so much motive here I could drown in it. Kristina lied to him. She put on a dress that he bought for her, went after another guy, made him look like a complete idiot. You excited about Harvard, Kiefer? It's not fun to be made a fool of, is it? And that's why you did it. That's why you beat her. Because you think she deserved it.
Well, you could take the SAT prep class if you want. I mean, you did really well on the practice test. It just depends, I think, honey, what college you want to go to. You might need your numbers to be higher. I don't know.
If I get accepted to Middlebury or Georgetown, I at least want to consider them.
Sure. Whatever you decide, okay? Question, how do you feel about taking a self-defense class? Would that be okay?
Dante was saying that with domestic violence, which is kind of was, the guy usually does it again.
Statistically, that's true.
Dante seemed kind of worried. He even asked me to meet him at Kelly's. He had a ton of questions.
It's probably helping Lucky.
Helping him with what?
Honey, I probably should have mentioned this to you before, but they are going to continue investigating what happened the other night.
But the charges against Ethan have been dropped. You promised we'd let this go.
It's not that simple, really.
I can't believe you lied to me.
All the guys about Kristina. You know, how she's smart and beautiful, and you wouldn't even know her father's a criminal. I love Kristina. I wanted them to see why. Instead, she just made me look like an idiot.
Oh, man, I can't even imagine what that'd be like, hanging out at that party after she stood you up like that.
Yeah, well, I was the only guy without a date, so yeah.
So you left the party early, went to her house, and beat the crap out of her.
Okay, that is not what happened at all. I stayed at the party for a while.
When did you leave?
It was at least 11, maybe later. I don't know for sure.
Where'd you go?
How could I be so stupid?
I just wanted to talk to her.
Look, Kiefer, no one's blaming you for anything here. You got a raw deal, man.
Just wanted to ask her why.
I mean, I thought you canceled because you were mad at me.
Why would I be mad at you?
How should I know?
But you beat her up instead, didn't you?
No.
No, you're hurting me!
What?
All right, take it easy. Why don't you just tell us what really happened?
I got there pretty late. Molly answered the door and said Kay was in the hospital.
You're lying. You'd been there earlier.
Now, why would he go back to the house if he'd already beaten Kristina up?
I wanted...
You were afraid that you'd killed her, weren't you?
It isn't like that.
Everybody knows that Ethan didn't do it, okay? It's just a matter of time. The truth is gonna come out, man. Kristina is gonna crack, and when she does, Harvard is not gonna protect you from the reach of Sonny Corinthos. But a jail cell night. If you want a future, you better confess.
I keep telling you that I want this to be over, and you promised me it would, and now you have Lucky Spencer investigating?
Honey, first of all, I didn't lie to you. I didn't say anything because you don't need anything else to be upset about.
You keep saying that you want us to have this honest relationship, but you only tell me what you want me to hear.
I'm doing the best I can. Really, I am. I really wish Dante would have talked to me before he decided to question you.
Dante's my brother. Why can't he just believe me?
Honey, I'm sure he does believe you. The same as Luke believes what Ethan is saying is the truth. And Luke has the right to want his questions resolved.
What kind of questions?
The same kind of questions the police would ask if this were a trial.
What will happen when they prove Ethan did it?
Hopefully, I wanted to leave town because it would just be easier on everyone. But right now, we've all agreed to let Luke and Dante pursue this.
Even Dad?
Even Dad.
Why am I the only one that didn't know about the investigation?
We all just want to help you get past this. That's all. You have been traumatized. And you need time to be supported and to heal, and it might help you do that if Lucky and Dante can verify that you told the truth.
I'm not going to admit to anything I didn't do.
Was that the first time you'd hit her? We've been beating her for a while now.
I didn't.
Maybe you lost your temper, got carried away. I mean, if you did do it, and I'm not saying you did, but if you did, maybe this is a good time to tell your side of the story.
Wait a minute, you guys are working together, aren't you? I cannot believe I fell for this.
Hey, Kiefer. I shouldn't need to tell you this, but you stay the hell away from my sister, at least until this whole mess is cleared up.
Yeah, go to hell.
All right. He was just about to say, man.
You did it. Son of a bitch beat Kristina. And she blamed Ethan to try to protect him.
That's why she was so scared.
What, you mean of Kiefer?
No. Scared of what her father might do.
Well, it makes sense, in a way. You know, blame the wrong guy, then get the charges dropped.
Yeah, and hope the whole thing just goes away.
You know, we're still pretty short on evidence, but we definitely scared him. He's gonna start scrambling to try to cover his tracks, and that's when he's gonna make a mistake. Give us what we need to charge him.
Yeah, you know what? We gotta keep the pressure on this guy. Because there's no way I'm letting that spoiled little punk get away with beating up my sister.
Tell the associates to stall, but do not change any of the terms, okay? I'll be back as soon as I can.
Dad, I'm so sorry. I know you're busy, but I just need to talk to you.
It's an extremely important closing, Kiefer. What is the problem?
Kristina's brother, the cop, and another cop, the one who took our statements, stopped me at Kelly's, and they started asking me just a bunch of questions about Kristina, and they think I'm the one who hit her. What do I do?